Let's do this to get some music going. There we go. We got something playing now. I want this. So there's a problem. Okay. I'm going to start addressing this. Where was it? There you go. Oh. I didn't unhide my screen. There we go. Alright. So there's something weird going on this particular screen. Let's just like reset this. Let's see. I mean, nothing here looks odd. It's not even solid. Although I don't even know if these are supposed to be solid. Because like this is supposed to handle this. So I probably won't be spending too much tonight on this floor. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so I mean, technically I should get here because I still needed to design the boss room. And it honestly just occurred to me, I know a good shortcut now. Because like that's the boss. You're gonna need a good shortcut to get back to the boss. Actually, no. I don't know what the shortcut will be, but I have with the way things are laid out, it shouldn't be too challenging to figure that out. Everything's kind of near each other. So I'm gonna try, let's do this. Let's put you here and you here. So I'm having an issue with this where 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's start at 20. Because then I could kind of preserve what I have there. Alright, well that actually works fine. The issue is... Oh shoot, it chose west. I was like, where was I? And then I remembered where I am. Some of the stuff's on a higher layer, so I was behind stuff, as you can see. Okay. So the problem is these don't seem to work. Yeah, see, for some reason, these just don't work. And I actually just had a thought of why. I've found that I've accidentally copied trigger combos. Strange. That did absolutely nothing to it. No inherent flag. I don't know what's wrong with these. They work fine. Until secrets are triggered. But they don't react to secrets. It stares. Wait. So this is called is stairs. You must hold up or be in the air for the slope to be active. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's no triggers, though. I mean, it would have been in here. Like, something in here, in triggers here, or any of these. X state is 0. I honestly have no idea what's wrong with these combos. Because, like, it works fine. See, like, everything's fine here. Yeah, everything's perfectly fine there. Okay. And then once secrets are triggered, the ones used in secrets just don't work. These still work. Those don't work. And I'm not doing it on like a weird layer. Everything's on layer 1. I honestly don't know what to do. Well, what I think I might do, I'm going to update my ZC. So that means let's kill all of this. And for some reason it's taking ages for the stuff to load. So I'm copying it to a new folder. That's in case something weird happens. Which means I also need to copy out... Oh no, actually I don't need to do that. Okay, why are you stuck? My computer's not doing anything and yet it's taking this long. I don't even know what that is. Doesn't matter, because ultimately all I'm doing is I'm running where is it? There's an updater file in here. Interesting. Z updater. Here we go. Yes. Oh, there it is. It's pulling stuff in. Nice. Okay. So now these are new versions. And a way for me to confirm that this is a new version is quest regions. Yes. Z3 scrolling. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that bottom left corner actually looks really weird. I honestly have no idea. That looks better. Well, I mean, I'm fine with how this looks. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know why these behave this way. I'd like to solve this now, but I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Right, I need to look at this. So 16 is what outright removes stuff. I think it's that. Then 17 is these. 18 is that. I don't know what 9... Okay, I don't really know why I did this the way I did. Yeah, because realistically all I need is 16 for that and that. Because then I could do 17, 17, and then 18. 16, 17, 17, 18. Okay, so I don't know what these three are doing. Yeah, I don't know why. Why are these here? Oops, that's not right. Hang on. I don't know why I did that when I just outright saved it. I have no idea. Such nonsense. I don't know why. I don't know why it looks so weird. It's supposed to be like this? Yeah, I don't know. And I also don't know why my slopes just don't work after secrets trigger. It's literally this one. I also don't know if these are supposed to be like this. No, see, because then you just can't straight up walk on them. You know what? Screw it. I want to actually get something done here. Although, actually, I would like to test this bit. Okay. Oh, well, hang on. Yeah, they don't sound like... Well, I can't do that. You're gonna need bombs here. That was very loud in my right ear. You know. Wait. What did that do? Wait, what? Hang on. Why did that do nothing? Oh, I must have removed these. Hi, Soma. Why are you doing absolutely nothing? Oops. Let me see. That's... X state 0. That's triggering secrets. Okay, X state 0 is what that's responding to. X state 0 is what that's responding to. So why is this doing absolutely nothing now? So now there's two things I'm really not understanding why it's just suddenly not working. Why is that not doing anything? Not triggering secrets, obviously. Oh, I never actually looked at these. Level flags, that's good to know. Yeah, in fact, Soma, I actually just updated my 3.0 to have regions, and I was gonna test it out in that one column room. X state 0. I have absolutely no idea why this isn't working. We'll change by that much, yeah. Response to X state 0. I'm so confused. I literally have had these here before and they worked. I just happen to want to test this to see what would happen. And of course, inexplicably not working. Yeah, it's not like they're there and they're hidden. No, they just straight up aren't there. So now I'm wondering what of my dungeon actually works now, because things are just suddenly not working. Does any of this work? Okay, that actually works. Freaking stupid. I don't know. It's such nonsense. That 100% should work. Does this screen work? And no, you know what? I'm so sick of this. That doesn't work either. Fantastic. All of the stuff that I've had, it does not work. Or I'm completely forgetting how everything works. Just in the last few days. We'll change one. X state 0. That's all you do. Sword. Effects. Not clicking the wrong thing. That's it. That's all you do. X state 0. Effects. X state 0. Combo change 1. What's so broken about this stuff? Oh, well, this shouldn't be a switch block. Not that that makes a difference. Hang on, that actually does make a difference. Although that's not a block. So fun. Yeah, stuff just decided to break inexplicably. Alright, I fixed it. Now it's still not broke. It's still broken. It just nothing works anymore. I dig. And that just triggered what? Why did hitting this trigger this? It's gone now. Is my quest corrupted? I don't understand what's going on. Stuff's just not working. Okay. That explains why that did that. I don't know if it's because of the update. I'm not sure. Hey, Zach. Great. This is so tedious. Okay, so where is this all used? A lot. Where is this all used? A decent amount. Okay, where is the switch all used? A few times. Alright. Let's figure out where everything is used. 108.28. Okay. I mean, that's kind of used there. It's barely used. 108.32. Okay, so that's also doing that. So it's like this row, they're all connected because that's that. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, that's using secrets. Because does this also trigger secrets? That does also trigger a secret. Oh, interesting. I'm almost tempted to make this, just make another combo. 75. Ah, that's doing the first instance of this. Okay. And then this one. 12. Yeah, that one's doing that one. And then clearly it was reused for that hookshot spot, 21. Yeah, that's using the hookshot spot. 2B. Yep, that's from trying to use it here, which can be reused here. Hang on a moment. X state 0. Okay. X state -1. Am I only having you? Okay, you're literally just a secret triggerer. Triggerer. Because then there's this one. Where's this one used? Not being used. Oh, that would probably potentially explain my issues. But not really, because this is still responding to X state 0. Did I just copy this over? Because it's actually not doing anything. Interesting. I thought that was this one. I'm also kind of tempted to do this. And then this X state 0 effects change combo. Let's see what happens. Okay, literally none of my combo triggers work. Where's... It just seems like all combo triggers are busted. Yeah, that kind of makes doing dev difficult if everything just decided to stop working. Okay, that one somehow works. Somehow work. Well, that's a secret. That one's busted. That one's busted. Oh my god. What I'm not understanding though is okay, so the only thing that really matters, because what? Oh, that's this. Okay. Combo change on 0. Triggers on sword. Combo change triggers secrets. Okay, so that's why I use this one. But this triggers on sword. Combo change doesn't trigger secrets on 0. So why does this not work? There is no reason this should not work. Screen full of revolving doors. If you did, it was probably the room where I spelled out boss. There is literally no reason that should not be working. Am I missing something insanely obvious? Okay. There's nothing else you put in here. I need to relearn this, apparently. Okay. State 0. Okay. That does do what I thought I remembered it doing 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Yes, indeed. That's 0. The value is, that is a number 0. Doesn't get triggered by any, it doesn't, nothing triggers this in terms of like items or weapons. Combo change. When triggered. X state 0. Why does it not trigger? I'm reverting. I don't know if this is because I updated my versions or what. Let me see. Let me load all this in the old version. That's fine. Bad token. So, yes. Great. I honestly don't, but it could have been a version change. See, this is why I have stopped staying up to date. Because literally all updating versions has done for me is delay development. Because stuff breaks. Absolutely no reason that should not be it should not be working. Thank you, game. I must be incredibly insane to not see what's not working here. Yeah, that triggers that then. I'm stumped. I have no idea. It's not like this is complicated to set up. I've literally shown the entire setup here. you have a switch that is triggered by some means. In this case, it's a sword. It produces effects such as changing the combo and then has a state that prevents it from going back to the untriggered state. Basically, this is the marker saying it was triggered, and it checks 0. Does it need to be 1 for some stupid reason? Because I've done 0 and 0's worked. Because then I go here. This is trigger. So when this triggers, it changes its combo and it adheres to X state, in this case 1 now. Does it work now? Does 0 just spontaneously not work now for some reason? Nope. That made 0 difference. It's just broken. And I'm not wasting my time tonight trying to figure out why the engine's not working. So I'm not messing with that. I'll just not be able to play through my own dungeon because it's broken. The engine, that is. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to be here too much. No, that's engine. That's not my scripts. Combo triggers are in engine. So there's nothing I can do to fix that. Unless I want to actually do whatever it takes to work on the internal engine. And I'm not doing that. Not when I'm just trying to build this quest. So that's this guy. Right. So I need to lose all of my side view blocks in place of my top-down blocks. There we go. And then I have these, which is good. This room smells like it should be a block puzzle room. So it will become block puzzle room. Well, this is actually going to be like an overarching situation. So this is just going to go all the way. Whoops. All the way down. And then this one. I mean, I could also do this. No, I liked it the way it was. For some people, it tastes like something really bitter. I'm going to give myself roughly this much space to work on to make a block puzzle. Whoops. So tonight, if I get to where I would be testing flow, although the engine seems to be broken. I know I'll probably see comments from Emily saying it's not and I'm doing something very dumb, but I have no idea what that is. Hang on, I just realized something design-wise is not up to spec. These need to be... Okay, I was hoping I didn't break anything by doing that. All right. Yeah, the dungeons are starting to get big and complicated. This dungeon's been taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But that's just because it's a big dungeon. There's a lot going on. It is level 6 after all. So this is when the dungeons should start growing in size. Not that cramped. There we go. So let's put my block puzzle marker. And then, what do I want to use for a barrier? Because, like, I've used these a lot. Like, these combos have gotten... I feel like Really, I've used this particular one once. Interesting. What else can I use for a barrier? I don't want to use the gate combos because I've been using those for the Gorons here. These gates, I don't want to use them for this. Use something different. Is this... No. I was just curious. What can I use that would be solid? Probably one of these. Now we're into the side view stuff. Use dressers. So that would certainly be interesting. I don't even know what these are. They're apparently nothing. They're solid is what they are. Alright, I guess for now we're doing the pegs. Because I can't think of any. Yeah, I was trying to be fancy. Let's just do a barrier, because why not? Actually, you know what? Let's use... Are these not FFCs? Holy crap, they're not FFCs. Why did I not use FFCs for these? Holy crap, I didn't use FFCs for any of these? Oh no, these are FFCs. I was gonna say, why would I not? Although, question. Oh, I didn't add the things here. And you're over here for some reason. Alright. Shoot. I need an FFC script to remind me how to do this. Here we go. It was called type, right? Yeah, type. Type, perm, play sound. Oops. That goes here. This is a way of making it easy for me to remember what each parameter actually is and what the values are. So this one is perm. It looks like if perm, so 0 for not, 1 for I'll say this, 0 for temp, 1 for perm. And then lastly, play sound. Zero to to not want to play. There, that's all I need. Oh, great. I updated my version of the editor, which means my code's probably also busted. Fun times ahead. Cutscenes 177. God, that went fast. That just suddenly is not a problem. See, yep, another reason why I'm done updating. Like, I updated to this version. It has E3 scrolling. I'm probably done now for a very long time. Lovely. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to do this properly. What is now considered proper. Let's just look for this. Oh, great. It's not found in the docs. That's actual language keywords. Okay, let's look for warp. Z constants. Great. Okay, it's no longer a thing. So it's a warp effect blackout. Time to dig for this. Tile warp, warp return. Might be this. Enum wipe effect. Oh, is it this now? It's called a wipe. Well, it's happy. Great. Every okay. Interestingly, that's not an option. There isn't one for none. It's also kind of funny how these enums are kind of just here. Like, you just have to kind of know, well, where's the definition of a warp effect? Like, where's the definition of these? Escape doesn't remove that. Because I assume that's what I want. But, like, these links just kind of scroll me down a little bit. This doesn't actually tell me if these are warp effects. I mean, it's just funny that they have it in their docs and then zero explanation. And there's nothing for none. So yeah. What is Esmus? Warp. So circle, oval, triangle, black. I don't know what max is, and I don't know what Esmus is. See, as a developer that writes a lot of docs, this is like what I try to avoid. Just plopping information down without much context. Like, from their perspective, it's like, oh, well, it's obvious. That's what that's for. That's what that means. But you're not writing docs for yourself. You're writing docs for users that don't innately know what an Esmus is when it comes to warping, or what white max is. And I'm left like, well, what even is this line that it's complaining about? Line 65. Let's put this lower so I can actually see it. And it's in cutscenes, correct? Oh, strings and items. Yeah, I don't know. Is that actually where this takes me? It does give a source. Like, I'll look at this at the actual code if I have to. I can read it. I just don't like to, especially when there's documentation that exists around it. Why'd that take me here?
Auto directs and auto direct maze path.
Okay, is there a warp effect? Effect. So it's not an SCD concept. Not. I'm tempted to just literally put a 0 in there just so that I can proceed on and actually make progress tonight. See what 0 does. I have no idea. I probably just broke it, but I don't want this to be my whole frickin' night. Cannot cast from int to split mode bit flags. Map data 115. Oh, great. Dark region? That's not even used anymore. This is an old script. That was back when... That was... Thank you for saving my quest at that moment. That's when this area up here... Wait. I don't even remember anymore. I think it was this whole area was going to be a swamp. That was long, long ago. Hey, stuff compiled. Did I lose anything? Mace enemy. I forgot I added that. Alright. Alright, let's proceed onward. The whole reason I went through that whole debacle was because I wanted to be able to do this. That's lovely. I'm not going to be looking at that anymore. Okay, anyway, what we were doing. 1 for enemy, 0 for secrets. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then negative for never open. Okay. Place on. God dang it. Why is it place on when this is clearly the word perm? Oh, because what? No, that's fine. Oh, because this is 2. There we go. All right, I'm confident. Boom. That should be good. Lovely. 1, 2, play. Okay. I mean, it's triggering secrets, so it's going to play anyway. So now I can just copy, paste. Lovely. Okay, so you go through that, you do that. And then from down here... I want to do something... What's a cool shape, room shape that I can do? I don't know where this room's going, but I do know it's at least going this way. No, that's true, Soma. Yeah. It's just less satisfying if I'm not actually making, like, visible progress. Dealing with all that. Which, like, I mean, obviously to some degree I'm okay working on that kind of stuff, because for years I was on the bleeding edge. And I don't regret it. I do think I wasted a lot of time fixing stuff that I otherwise wouldn't have needed to fix. But at the same time, developers like Emily, I know, definitely appreciated it because someone was actually playing with all the new stuff. Not implying that everyone else didn't, but especially when I was extremely active with dev, I was a pretty good user of everything because I actually was around a lot and I did stuff that apparently wasn't common, since I was told by her how many times, like, oh, this bug you found, well, no one ever really does this that way, so this was something only you would have found in that really niche situation. So I mean, good. I helped make ZC a little bit better in that regard. But it's at the expense of course, Terra Necromancy, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. The only thing about doing this way... Well, yeah, so... Yeah, I just want to make it clear, I'm not actually mad that stuff isn't working. It's annoying, but... You know, it is what it is. Just want to make that clear, that I'm not actually upset. Just slightly annoyed because stuff broke. Okay. So I did that because I kind of want... And what's nice about putting in barriers like this is it's easy enough that I can just change what a given barrier is. So, like, right now I'm just using these shutters, but if, like, when I go through refining this dungeon, I have something better in mind, it's easy enough to just do that. Just change what the barrier is. So, like, right now, this whole quest kind of has a lot of repeat barriers, because I'm just trying to, like, get something painted out. But, obviously, all subject to change. Could technically flip these, but might as well. Oops. I've also changed how I place combos now. It's at the center now and not the upper left corner. That's been something to get used to for sure. Okay, so going through here will allow you to get this from this vantage point, which the difference is from here to down here. I do need to make sure that from this screen, 1, 2, you fall here. So, 1, 2. I need to fall here. Yes. I wonder how you fall there. Although falling there ends up being a shortcut to that entrance. How in the flow of this is that gonna be good? A shortcut? But what does a shortcut, what would that actually do for you? Because, like, that entrance comes out of here. You go through this whole nonsense to get here. Okay, well, these two rooms are not connected. There's this big stone column right here. Oh, actually, one thing I do want to quickly test out is Z3 scrolling, because I'm genuinely very interested in this. Oh, God. Problematic QRs. was a decent bit. Hang on. Okay, interesting. Okay. Is that what I want? Just this, this, this. Oh no, the fourth one needs to go. Is it really this simple to set up? I must know. Oh, whoops, I need to hit this. Let's just hit this. Oh yeah, all my stuff is broken. That's right. Oh god. Oh shoot. Well, you know, screw that. I didn't take damage. Wait, what? So now my spikes are broken, huh? I just love how many things inexplicably broke. It's a damage combo. But yet it's broken. Okay. Sure, why not? Seriously, it's literally... Why are some of these not working? It's the same combo used in 4 different places. Such nonsense. Also, it's weird I don't have a subscreen. I guess they don't have scripted subscreens run during this. Well, it certainly is cool. I don't know why I don't have a subscreen. I don't love that. Works pretty cleanly, too. Okay, I was just double checking that I can't cheat that still. No. No. How did I not get hit? Apparently my shield's active. Whoops. Oh, well, I just tested the scenario where you didn't... Okay. Oh, God. Also, it occurred to me that I soft locked. Huh. Yeah, my subscreen is completely invisible. Oh, there's some of it. I have no idea... What is that? It's I can just see the bottom tip of it. Oh, shoot. What is this? That's candle? I want to say... I just went to arrows, right? What is this? Oh, wait, how's that candle? That's that? Well, anyway, I didn't realize that this is a soft lock. I could do a switch, since I think the switches actually still work. Although this particular one responds to secrets, or like it does secrets. I can always change that. Wait. You get a pressure shot that only reacts to push blocks. I see. One flag. So it triggers secrets. I'm already doing secrets, so that simply just means... Oh, that's annoying. Ah, shoot. It's annoying because... Wait, I don't have anything on layer 3? What luck. That kind of bailed me out. Because now layer 3 can be background. I can put this guy on layer 0. Layer 0, I'll just grab you, put that on 3. And then on layer 0, 99. Actually, let's keep this like this. Yeah, that is neat. It's hilarious. Oh, I take damage from that one. Oh, God. Oh, so they do hurt. It just for some reason doesn't. Oops. I'm tempted to give you 2 Steam things, because then you can actually attempt to be somewhat. Wait. I have my menu now. Weird. Oh no, I didn't hit the things. That triggered secrets because I am stupid. Oh. Alright, I no longer have that. Interesting. I think I can't load into it. Let's test here. Yeah, it certainly is pretty cool. There are... Oh, I don't have it now. What the heck? Huh. Well, let's equip my stuff now while I can actually see. I'm going in blind. You can actually iframe through. There we go. Oops. Whoa. Oh, I forgot I did that way. I'm still confused why that didn't remove that. My Switch is not working now. Oh my god. I'm sorry, 8411. I am actually curious. Why did I select this? Fascinating. Oh, shoot. I wanted to see locations. They're all FFCs, yeah. So why would I have not just chosen nothing? Because the script is handling what it does. That might explain why I've had weird stuff. Oh yeah, I know 3.0 had a lot of cool features. I utilize a bunch of them. Oh god. I was apparently perfectly aimed. Get off the Steam. I was apparently perfectly aimed on the Steam. What's going on here? Why is none of this transparent now? Oh, there it was. Why is that just not triggering it? I'm sick and tired of everything just not working now. Like, instead of making progress, I'm going backwards. 8411's that one. It's not even like self-triggering, like doing its own thing. It's just doing absolutely nothing. It's making a sound. It's doing that. Like 99. Wait a minute. I think I know what it did. Ah, wait, okay. So... why is that a lock block? Okay, I see the issue here. It is changing. I don't know why the switch isn't. There. I don't know why the switch itself isn't swapping, but that at least made that work. Okay, don't happen to walk right into there. Nope, still did absolutely nothing. What is going on here? It's on layer 0. Nothing on layer 1, nothing on 2. There's the ground on layer 3, and there's above ground on layer 4. I've used this script probably a good 500 plus times in this quest. A block or link must stay on it to keep it triggered. Yeah, honestly, this phrasing's not great. It should just be 0 if it's like just a step thing. You just step on it and it instantly triggers. Honestly, making this a pressure one would be kind of neat. But I have no idea if anything even works anymore, so who knows. Like, I'm not going to know if changing this actually did anything. I don't know. I mean, I have the Z3 scrolling now, which is neat. I just wish the rest of my quests, which ones worked, would work. I mean, I have no idea what even... I don't know. It's there. Maybe someday it'll work. Anyway, back to what we were dealing with here. I don't even remember. Oh, because I wanted to check out regions. Regions are cool. They seem to behave well, except for my scripted subscreens don't seem to play nice with it. I've been doing this for an hour, and I made 0 progress. Fantastic. I've actually gone backwards, actually. Okay, so you go through all that to get there. The shortcut gets you back. No, actually, the shortcut gets you there. I don't know if I realized that. Making that path means... Yeah, okay. It's like if you take the top path... Oh, hey, Emily. Yeah, I'm just having things behave in a way that I don't understand why it doesn't work and why it worked before. I just tonight updated to the latest March 14th, so a week ago roughly. And like my combo triggers aren't working. One of my for some reason the script isn't working, which again, like for background, that's a script I've been using for like 3-4 years, and I use it everywhere and it works. But here it's just, well, I mean, it's kind of working because it worked here, but combo triggers were the thing that was really getting me. So it makes me think I just completely forgot how they work. So anyway, we have this. Let's start here. This is a simpler one. I mean, they're both simple, but this is also simple. So very simple. It's a... let me go into it. Triggers. So it's literally vanilla, except in triggers. Triggers by sword. Effect. Combo change. Has an X state of 0. Simple enough. And then I have... Could be like right here. Yep. Okay. It's an invisible combo. I think I have 2 of them. Yeah, I have 2 of them here. All it does is it combo changes by 1, and it listens on X state 0. There's flags here, but this is because I also... Whoops. That's because I also have a switch that triggers secrets. But that's unrelated to this. Also... There we go. X state, I don't know if updates other things on the same screen unless you leave and re-enter. That's not how it's been behaving thus far. Those have always executed the second I hit them. So unless you guys just decided to change how they worked, this should work. I've done this all over the place. But there's no, like, it didn't change these two combos, right? Like right here and right here. I have no idea what I did wrong, especially considering this worked like a few days ago, a week ago. Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my wrist is just, I just had an MRI today for, the tendonitis issues I've been having, so, typing a lot, not the best.
Mm.
Gonna be easier to talk. So let me just take a look here, look at exactly what X states are doing.
But yeah, so
Trigger combo.
This was working, and I've done this all over the place in this dungeon. Like literally 2 days ago on here.
I don't know what would have changed with that. My suggestion there was only in that I don't know how X states work in the first place. If combo X state greater than -1, force X trigger. Also, Z3 did update stuff here because combo positions move, so it is also definitely possible that there is a new bug.
Okay. Oh, I did give regions a test.
Okay. So force X trigger.
Regions seem to work pretty well, except the fact that my scripted subscreen is just gone.
Yeah, your subscreen draws are going to need to do a different thing because they're drawing, like... They're drawing in the way script draws default to drawing, which means if they're drawing in negative, they're drawing like way above the top screen in the region.
That's what it's doing. When I open my screen, you can see.
There is. I will note there is a Z3 user guide on the site that did I link that to you?
Well, I think it's linked in the editor. I thought I saw.
It probably is. I also did link it to you when I talked about this. I'll just bump that to DM for you.
Yeah, I see the guide from the button here.
That notably should under ZScript. There's a section called Drawing. Screen drawing functions. Example: screen draw tile used to be relative to the playing field. Now that is not how they work. Now, they use the new variable screen draw origin to determine how their coordinates work. So for your subscreen, you would just at the start of your subscreen, tell screen draw origin equals draw origin. To keep it as is, you would want draw origin playing field. You actually, now, there's also draw origin screen, where 0y is the top of the passive subscreen, so you don't need to do negative coordinates anymore if you wanted to update to that, now that that's an available thing.
Well, here, okay. So, I just pulled up...
just setting its playing field should be the...
I just pulled up my subscreen script, so what do I do?
Let me tab back over here. So, should just be, right below that return.
Okay.
You would just do screen arrow draw origin.
Okay.
And then it should equal all caps draw underscore origin underscore playing underscore field.
Do I do that in my active and passive?
Probably. The other thing I need to think about is I don't actually know exactly how this works, so I don't know if you need to revert it when you're done. Or... So, put that at the top of both, and I don't know if you need to revert it when you're done or not. In which case, that would mean you'd need to, like... Well, actually, if you end up needing to revert it, then I would end up doing it in the do active frame, and like just at the top and bottom of that function. If you don't need to revert it, then let me actually look how this is implemented internally.
Wait, scrolling regions must be rectangular.
Yes, they must be rectangular. You cannot make the whole area scrolling.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's just camera math to handle. That is not. Yeah, so it's like you could do like the big central room, and you could do like a 2-wide room here, a 2-wide room here, a 2x2 over here, but they do all need to be inherently rectangular. Also, let me just double check this. So what was this? So, okay, which thing am I checking first? Let me look for draw origin. If I type it this capitalization and I search in this folder, it will give me the binding file for it, and the binding file tells me that the Zasm command is this one.
That
which
didn't seem to do it.
I didn't do. Oh.
It's still showing the engine one.
That's...
Yeah, so passive, subscreen, I have that screen draw origin thing at first line in void run, and then active, it's right after that. It's basically the first thing in void run. So.
That's interesting.
Let me just double check that I...
Okay. You do not need to reset it or anything later because the screen draw origin variable is per script. So when you set it, it is for your current script. Only.
Oh, I think
So that is an important thing to know.
It's working now.
Oh.
Maybe I did forget to compile.
That would be a possibility.
Yeah, it's behaved. Well, interesting. I'm gonna have to change. I just realized this. I'm gonna have to change how my map draws at the top because it's not showing me go between each room.
Yeah, we had to do that in the engine too. I actually, that is one of my very few additions to Z3 specific stuff. I made the mini-map work because I'm a subscreen gal.
Also, my
but yeah,
clock is
for the record, I don't know what's up with the clock. That looks like either it's drawing twice or that's you're drawing it and the engine is drawing it.
That's what's happening. I'm 99% sure that's what's happening. So,
maybe you had the QR off for clocks previously, which made the engine one be hidden or whatever the fuck, but I think we just got rid of that as a thing because it was stupid. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that something like that changed it.
I could just see if...
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
For now, I could just have them overlap.
By the way, for the... where is
According to
the
most,
thing?
there are workarounds to rectangle thing. Something about 2.1 shenanigans. Interesting.
Okay, that seems interesting.
You said that there's a QR, was it? For the clock?
I don't know if that's if the clock's drawing fine, then you're good.
Okay, well, I just basically hit it. The clock's the exact same in engine as it is that I'm drawing, so I just put it on.
Yeah, you just, or you can just delete engine one.
Oh, I forgot that I forgot that subscreens are actually good now. That I can just delete that and not worry about it.
I mean, that's not even a new thing that you can delete it.
True. Technically, I could even delete that
the
whole thing.
Subscreen editor
anyway.
is just cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only reason you had that is because you were using it for some... Where is this as a thing? Why do I not see where this variable is?
Although I think that's just because I had to do fun stuff with my actual thing. Let's use this. Oh shoot, where do I pull... What screen is it for my... I still confuse active and passive screen. Jeez. BG screen, whatever BG screen is. That's 0.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I forget that these things are in different files now. Kind of move things into different files to organize things, but it still sometimes fucks up my find in all files, like searching patterns. So that is this variable here, which if I look in the binding files, the ZScript variable, and that's under game. So for the record, for your minimap, it is a super, super easy fix. It is literally a one-line fix.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So find wherever you're using like game cur screen or game get cur screen to figure out what the current screen is.
Okay. Get cur screen.
It might just be cur screen if you're using the variable version.
Yep. Found it in minimap.
Okay, so you're just going to replace game arrow cur screen with game arrow hero screen.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Fantastic.
That is the current screen that, because the cur screen, I think, is the top left screen of the current region. But the hero screen is whatever screen the player is currently physically standing within.
OX5A. Oh, I have this. Good. I mean, jeez, it's that dim gray.
Also, one notable thing, you can choose to set it so that your sub-screen, if you give it a transparent background, you can make it not, nerd-DD. But you can, whatchamacall, in a scrolling area, you can actually, like, have the area behind the sub-screen be, like, usable.
Oh, yeah.
It can actually be the screen above you. Now, obviously, that kind of lends itself to a certain sub-screen design, which is maybe not quite how yours is set up, so maybe that's just not right for your quest. It is a thing you can physically do, which I figured I would let you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, you can get rid of the bottom 8 pixels being, like, gone in CC now.
Oh, really? You can?
Yeah, that's a QR.
Oh, finally. Yeah, I definitely want to know what that is, because I don't like that.
I do not actually know offhand, but I will find it in 2 seconds. Where would that be categorically? I wonder. It might not even be at the bottom, so I'll just search for bottom. Hide bottom 8 pixels. It's a compat rule. Oh, so if you apply bug fixes, it'll automatically fix that for you.
Oh, oh, whoa, that did not like that. I guess that didn't pop up for me. Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait, no, Connor, I remember. Connor, for 3.0, he currently has it defaulting to fixing it for... No, you wanted that unchecked.
Oh.
Like, combat rules are checked means the buggy behavior.
Okay.
So, like, what Connor did is, in 3.0 right now, is he defaulted it to fixing it even for old quests. And the QR is kind of there. This feature is also coming to either coming 2.55 or was in 2.559, I don't remember. But regardless, it was, for that, it's set on by default for old quests to maintain. But for 3.0, he kind of did it differently.
I did this so weird. Oops. I'm gonna need to redo this. This is so bizarre.
My brain is just looking at this and going, most of those could just be, like, draw frame calls in script. Because that's, like, literally what draw frame is for, which actually, I don't know if draw frame existed when you were first making this, so maybe that's why you didn't use it.
Yeah, this was made ages ago, so I don't really know.
So you know how, like, in the engine subscreen, it has, like, the blue rectangles, and you can kind of just resize them, and they look correct, and they resize fine? You can just do that with script. You can just do that fancy automatically resizing frame draw with the script.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, so that would probably be a good upgrade for those. The one thing it wouldn't handle innately is, like, you had the one box in the top right where you had like a line across it in the middle, back to wherever you were before there. Like the divider line across the middle, you would need to draw as a separate whatever. It wouldn't be part of the frame, but the frame itself. Yeah. Like, yeah, just that divider line above your sword there would just need to be drawn as, like, a tile block draw. But then all of the other boxes look like perfect frame draws.
Yeah, and I'm actually seeing the bottom 8 pixels. Like, it's pretty clear that it's happening here.
Yeah, that is pretty clear.
I'll need to update that. Yeah, I didn't even realize the water's all visible down there now. Holy crap. It's about time that...
Yep. So you'll
fixed.
be changing basically 168s to 176s and 224s to 232s in your coordinates in your script.
Okay.
Because that's just 168 is the old height without the subscreen. 176 is the old, new height without the subscreen. Then 224 is old with the subscreen. So 232 is old, is new with the subscreen.
I see.
Also, some bug fixes shouldn't screw up strings. They should. When you run the bug fix, it should pop up telling you to fix your strings. And if you say yes, it should update them in the way that fixes them. And if that doesn't work, then I don't know what's wrong. If you manually check the string bug rule and then bug fix it, and then you manually check the rule again, and then you bug fix it again, and then you manually check it again, and then you bug fix it again, that's absolutely going to screw up your strings, because you're applying the fix of adding 16 pixels to the width and height repeatedly. So you're just going to make it really wide and really tall then. So obviously if you apply the fix more than once in that way, that will fuck stuff up, but otherwise it shouldn't. Oh, really loving seeing this quest coming along, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Also, one more note, your rising air currents there are not going all the way down either.
Because I couldn't see that.
Yep.
Yeah. I might actually change them to where they're actually above the water. Yeah, I think that might make more sense, because it's steam.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be steam.
Yeah, so that probably would look a bit better to have it coming from above.
So I guess this is this CSET
Also,
4? Is that what's going on here?
You could probably have the water be a bit more bubbling, boily.
I would have to draw that. And
Yeah. So...
I figure in time I could do that, but not
oh
at
yeah,
this
it's
time.
obviously not an immediate thing, just a recommendation in the long run.
It's right there.
So what are you having trouble with
Well,
here?
it's so this tile is 8-bit, so it has everything, and I'm using this color for the background color, but it's turning red when on this palette, on this D map.
That's a level palette, so yeah, that would do that.
Huh.
Because that's in CSET. It's OX3A, so it's CSET 3. That's the easy way to check it.
OX3A is...
The first digit in hex just is the CSET. OX3A, that's CSET 3. OX2A, that's CSET 2. It's the easy way to remember it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's literally what it means to be in a CSET, is that is your first hex digit, because you're in that set of 16.
Well, that's not good then.
So,
How has
yeah,
that not been an issue?
Who knows? That definitely would have been an issue
Well,
before this update, so...
since I don't want to screw with that too much, I might just re-add... Oh god, I wish I didn't do what I did here. Now I gotta try to figure this out again. Sure. Crap, I don't know what I had. Honestly, did I even change anything? I don't know if I changed anything.
So, what are you...
Well, I'm trying to put that thing back over here to cover up that small hole where the clock was. So that's exposition width. I don't know what the width was. What is that, like 1, 2 combos maybe?
The width of 2x2 frame, for the record, is in half combos.
Oh, it's in half combos, so I would do 4 then for 2 combos?
For 2 combos wide, yeah.
Okay. It's got to go behind the clock. So I guess the clock's more than 2 combos. That might be like 4, like 3, I guess. And then that would need to be 2. Properties.
Yeah, basically how the frame works is the frame has a 2x2 tile source image, which you can set there in the basic tab, and it also just uses one from like quest miss data if you don't set one, which is what it was using by default there. And then it you take that 2x2 of tiles and you split each tile into quarter tiles. The top left quarter tile will be the top left corner. The top right quarter tile will be the top right corner. Bottom left corner, same. Bottom right corner, same. But then it uses the quarter tiles in between, and it repeats them to tile however big a space you need it to fill.
Oh, I just want rectangle. Whoops.
Yeah, that is not a rectangle.
So apparently I was using CSET 3 this. Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't how this was working, but now I'm worried now that I deleted it, it's just not gonna work.
The only guess I can have is that OX3A wasn't the color you were using.
Well, it would need to be something that's identical then.
Yeah, and the width height here is just in pixels, so that's a lot easier.
I mean, it would need to be on a CSET. Yeah, that's...
CSET 5 would probably... CSET 5 makes sense.
Oh, okay.
5 isn't a level palette by default, and that looked like it had a similar gray. Also, there's the fun of the stream delay on me saying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty close in color, if not exact. So that's probably what it was.
So let's see. Oh, I just need to move it up. And it's a little too light. Apparently, yeah. I need to move that way up. Like right here. And I also think it might need to go a little wider. There's no harm in going too big. You're just not going to see it.
I'm curious about why the clock, like, looks the way it does, though. Because, like... Firstly, why do you just need this rectangle behind this clock? Why does just doing the same thing you are for the rest of the background not work?
That's a good question, because, like, in these screens where I'm building it, which, wow, it's interesting how I'm building it.
Yeah, I think you're one color off, by the way. I think the color,
yeah,
like, one to the right is the darker one.
And it is covering it. Yeah, I don't know why it's exclusively that. It might be in the script somewhere.
Yeah, that.
Oh, there we
like
go.
It would probably be a script thing to fix.
Oh, and you said that. Jeez, I'm losing my mouse. In my sub screens, anything that for that change with the bottom 8 pixels.
Yeah, just any 168 or 224, add 8 to it.
168.
Like bitmap B equals new bitmap 256224. That 224 height will be 1. And yeah, the 168 everywhere. The subscreen Y offset minus 224. It's just gonna be all of those.
Okay. So 168 to
176.
Yeah, 176. Okay. Apparently, I only had 4. How do you do this in VS Code? Oh, replace all. We'll do replace all. And then there was another one.
224 to 232.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Replace all. All right. Let's see what kind of anarchy that caused. Hopefully none. I say that just because I did a blind replace all.
Yeah, which definitely can cause issues if you have the same number elsewhere. But
such as...
thankfully, your file's pretty divided, so hopefully that should work.
Interesting. It looked weird up front.
Yeah, the top. Okay.
But it's fine once I open it and close it. Now it's good. But it's
okay. that tells me that something weird.
Because then also in the process of opening it, there you can see the.
Yeah, it's drawing something down. Why is it drawing anything down there? Like, what?
I mean, is it because of how my screens are being drawn? Is it because it looks like this blank color?
Well, that looks like blank color, yeah, but like
It should be
behind your
transparent, right?
behind your subscreen is a perfect image of the entire screen. So like that bottom 8 pixels should be, unless that's an engine bug, and the bottom 8 pixels isn't showing properly, that could be an engine bug, feasibly. So
Oh.
ignore that. Ignore the bottom 8 for a minute. Focus on your top issue, because the top issue is definitely some in your script. The bottom, I'll need to take a look at that for a minute.
Also, it's interesting. I'm gonna have to adjust my mini map here because when I enter here, it automatically gets all 4 of these, and obviously, if I keep this, this will need to be a singular rectangle. It also shows me at the top, which is interesting.
Why is that showing you at the top? Like, you changed that to hero screen, right?
Yeah.
And that was the right spot, right? I don't know what else it would be, but that seems...
Well, I changed it right here.
My only thing then is maybe hero screen's not working right inside view or something? But... waiting
Well, I
for
can't
me.
control Z it, but
Catch
that's
up.
where that was.
DMAP. DMAP is overworld. But that was in... If DMAP is overworld, so is there an else? What's in the else there? Because is this an overworld? I don't think this is...
Oh. Well, it's not. Which now has me asking other questions. Great. This is like 60s. I can't search in here. B1 West. So it's an interior.
Alright, well, it would just be... It would be in the else of the if statement there being the point, because if it equals overworld, else. So if it's anything but an overworld, then the part of your code that you changed isn't being run on this DMAP.
Which is, well, so is this back, like, is this fine not being what it was before?
Well, what you changed would have fixed the marker on regions in the overworld, but not elsewhere.
Fair enough. Okay.
So you fixed the overworld, you didn't fix dungeons. That's the problem. Dungeons just are going to have that line somewhere else, presumably.
So
The curse screen one.
yeah, it was curse screen. Okay, that's hero screen. I apparently don't have any other references.
Okay, so scroll down and see how your DMAP thing is drawing the "you are here" marker. Because it's got to be doing it somehow.
Game get cur DMAP screen.
Oh, cur DMAP screen, that's what it is.
So replace that.
Oh,
then.
wait, because it needs to be... Oh, is there not a hero DMAP screen? If so, I'm going to need to talk to Connor. Which,
okay.
I mean, it would be hero screen, and then I don't remember if it's plus or minus. It would either be plus or minus DMAP offset.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything you said. I just got interrupted. But it should be, I would think it would be hero screen, and then it's either plus or minus the DMAP offset. I think plus. I'm not sure. Or actually, no, I think it would be minus. And I will need to talk to Connor about that, because...
hero...
Well, game hero screen plus DMAP, or minus DMAP offset.
Oh, game hero screen plus DMAP offset. Is that a... What is that?
Minus, and it's the variable that you declared yourself
right
on the
there.
line right above that. Let me get over here and note this to Connor.
It does not like hero screen.
You literally did it, like, in the same script, like, several lines above. You didn't save... Game hero screen equals hero screen? Or plus heroes? That's not...
Oh,
DMAP
what?
offset, not
I
hero
copied
screen.
that. It didn't.
No, but you wrote hero screen instead of DMAP offset, dude. Hero screen plus hero screen does not make sense.
Right. Yeah, I copied the wrong thing. Or,
Also,
guess it didn't
I
copy.
want to say it's going to be minus. I'm not certain on if it's plus or minus.
Oh well.
Because, like, the hero screen... No, I'm pretty certain it's minus. Because plus will be offsetting in... Because the plus is already added, so you need... Or actually, but is the DMAP offset negative in the case? I don't know.
All right, I'm doing
pretty sure
minus.
it's
We'll see what
but
happens.
I don't know, so just see what happens. And let me note to Connor before I forget.
All right, well, that seemed to
So what
behave a
was
little bit better. Oh, it's actually doing the right thing now. It instantly mapped all 4 of these, but now it shows me in the right screen as I move.
Yep, that makes sense. Because the mapping, you're just reading the engine mini-maps mapping, so that's all engine code that's doing the mapping. And the engine is set. Actually, I think that... Is that a QR?
Is that something you want me to search?
Region... Nah, I'm searching it. Chart. No. Did we not do that? I thought we might have done that as like a setting on how that mapped or not, but I don't recall, and I don't see one immediately. So, oh wait, no. Did we? Is that in? Did I do that in? Yes, it's not a QR. It's a setting in init data. Init data vars regions. There's a region mapping. So you can set that to full or physical. It defaults to full, which will map the entire region as soon as you enter. Or if you change it to physical, then it will only mark the screens that you actually step foot into.
Okay. Yep. I'd want that. I set that.
Okay. It's like, I know I did something with this. I remember it's one of the very few things I did myself with these 3. Okay, so let me,
Oh. I think I see why my subscreen is off the way it is, because I have a subscreen Y offset. What did that do?
But where is that? Like, what's that starting as?
Negative 56.
Oh, that's... Is that...
Wait. That? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Negative 224.
And it's...
Wait.
But did you not update that one to 232?
No, because it's somewhere else.
Well, that would be why. That's just another 224. You have to update to a 232.
Which means I would need to set that here. That's it. Glad I remembered about the offset. That should just work now. Yep, that just works. Although,
Okay,
it's still doing the weird thing when I open it, but it did fix the initial state of it.
Like the weird thing at the bottom?
Yeah, that's still happening, but the other thing's fixed.
Okay, well, at the bottom, give me just a moment to test if I can reproduce as an issue in a fresh quest. Because...
Oh, yeah, and with regards to that bug report I put out about the slopes not working through secrets, I honestly have zero idea why that's not working.
Yeah, I mean, unless you can... Like, it definitely looks like a bug, but it also does not happen in a fresh quest, so there is something about your quest that we would need to know specifically in order to do any work on debugging it, so...
I mean, like, if you want, I could show you what my slope is set up as, and then... Like,
I mean... I don't... there aren't many settings on slopes for you to even have set wrong, so I don't know what could possibly do this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, what settings are on a slope? There's, like, the points, and
Slope, it's X,
The
Y,
slipperiness,
X, Y,
like-
slipperiness. That's it.
Yeah, so like for them to just not be doing the solidity thing is not a thing that should be possible. And your own like screenshot showing the walkability sheet shows that the slope combo was still there and the slope metadata was still there.
Yeah.
So it not stopping you does not make sense. And if you can narrow it down at all, or if you can get it to happen in a quest that is not your full quest, but is just a
Yeah.
small test quest,
I could do a
then
test
that
quest
will
with
help.
it.
Yeah, if you can get it to happen in a small test quest, that'll give us everything we need to bash our heads into. The issue is we can't do it with your quest and all your scripts running and all your everything else, because then we spend 10 hours debugging and then go, yo, Death Rider, check this script on line 2 where you did this very obviously wrong thing that broke the slopes. And it's like, I've had that happen before with people. It's like, and I don't blame them. I will say I never blame them. I always blame myself because it's always, I should have asked for a better test quest of this before I spent that much time deep diving it. This should not have been that much of a deep dive for me because it's probably not my issue. Now, this one I will say, the walkability thing, still showing. There is not a way, unless you have a script doing script draws that exactly mimic the engine walkability, like, unless you're specifically trying to troll us with fake bug evidence, there's not a way I can think of for that to happen without there being some sort of engine bug. So it's, there like has to be an engine bug. It's just a matter of fuck if we're gonna be able to narrow it down without more info.
I understand. Yeah.
Well, actually, is this even? Do I even need to do much to test this? I did this. DMAP. Overworld. Script. Give it an active subscreen script. Give me full screen. And then let me very blatantly make the bottom row stand out by making it a different C-sentence.
In Tyrannus time, maybe a cool custom clock.
Okay, you are free to debug your subscreen bottom issue. Because the thing that would have made that up quite possibly an engine bug, I would be seeing it right now in my own quest, and I am not. Or wait, no. Oh wait, no, that's not. Wait a minute. Never mind. That's not doing the right thing anyway. Wait, something's broken. Never mind. I have to test more. Because my brain's like... Oh, yeah, that's the wrong... Yes. Mind. Hold up. False alarm. Try again. Actually, in the way that works this time. Never mind. It is an engine bug. Okay. Where is the bottom 8 pixels thread? There's already a thread for that.
Yes, Soma, something's broke. Something is broke somewhere. Yeah, and I was really hoping to not do much scripting today, because today at work was super frustrating, and I was stuck on bugs all day, and I don't feel like being stuck on bugs anymore. Gets real exhausting. Oops, too far. I don't know what I'm doing with this at the moment. What else is new? Although the symmetry of this room is quite nice. Mostly symmetry. So you go up and around.
So you can very easily enter from either side at this point in time. Ooh. So this is going to be a block puzzle, but I want to implement... where'd you guys go? I want to implement some close heavy blocks. There we go. Just remember to add those. Yeah, so the ultimate goal here is to hit both of these switches to unlock both of these gates. So this whole portion of this floor is just that. I actually almost forgot I had all this other floor over here. Alright, so I actually have more floor to play with. Two like the ones in going to the underground. Yeah, the reason I did choose these was, yeah, I mean, from IOR, I know that that's how they behaved, but I do ultimately like how it's it's not a normal staircase. I don't know. I sort of tossed them in. I could very easily revert back the staircases. Eh. If you go around, you hit that. But at one point, do I want you to be able to actually get to the switch? I mean, this could immediately be that. Then this could just, like, skate around. So how do I want you to get here? And then how does it connect up to this? Alright, well, I think I want this to at least be to here. And this can honestly be this. And that gets you access to that. Then you go back with your sword, of which this could be a sword barrier.
Alright, I'm probably gonna hop out. Was there anything else that you might want me to take a look at first?
I mean, the combo triggers.
Oh, the X state, right, the X state. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I use that a
Alright.
lot in this dungeon.
purezc. And the fun thing about, oh, what's wrong with this bug? Oh, what's wrong with this? Oh, what's wrong with this? Is completely forgetting what the first thing was before I ever
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
What is it that this does? So when you go to do an X state, it does this force X trigger thing, which checks if the state, that only checks if the state is already set. The state would not be already set at this point because the combo has not triggered. So it would go on, trigger the combo. Okay, where else is this used? Oh, there it is. Why is that? Oh, because that's... Right. Because that uses that to track that, and then you come down here, and if you set the X state, it does set X map flag. And set X map flag. X map flag, man. Which...
The combo trigger issue in this case is just per screen. It's not global or dungeon. It's isolated to the particular screen.
Yeah.
That actually is a good point to mention, Soma.
The Death Rider, I am really questioning where you had this working before, because I don't see anything in this code that really would have changed. and it doesn't look like it's like, oh, the code is written in a way that looks like it does this, but something got bugged here with this transfer. It looks like this code is written in a way that would never do what you're saying it did before.
I mean,
so unless you are forgetting something else in your combo setup, like maybe you used a copycat.
I don't believe so. I could actually pull up my previous stream. But like, I guess for this particular situation,
like, was there somewhere else in your quest you can go to and look at that had a setup like this?
yeah, I should be able to.
And then the extra question is, does it still work? Because if it does, then that's clearly your setup issue rather than that.
I know of one very specific situation where... which ones are these? This screen I got working. Well, this isn't B2, but that should be fine. I specifically had it working here. Alright, well, I can't see because it's dark. I'll equip my map lantern. So these are just sword hits. So 3 barriers up here, 3 switches. Each switch correlates to 1 barrier. That was working. These were all working.
Okay, just waiting for the stream delay to catch up. Okay.
So it's not working now.
Because
like I had this working months ago.
Okay, I'm going to go to our repo, go to code, source, DC, combos.cpp, file history. What has changed here? When did you have this working?
I can get you a more accurate date. It was at least a few months, but let me see. Because it was
A few months.
Let's see. So finalized sealed abyss December 6th. That's
December.
the earliest.
Yeah, okay. I was already back in August looking for possible changes because nothing looks even remotely suspicious other than the Z3 merge was obviously during that time. So, I mean, I can look at what that changed, but I don't...
Well, and these even use, like, the groupings. Cause, okay, so L weapons, their combo change 1, state spawning, use X state 1, contributes to trig group. And then each had their own X states. That says 3. Which one was this one? This one was 1. This one will be 2. Okay. And then with each of these, nothing triggers them. All they do is combo change, and they listen to the same X state as one of the each of these barriers correlates their X state to one of the switches. So there's a 1, 2, 3. I guess the trig group actually is interesting.
What are you using to contribute? Because you had those contributing to a trig group. Do you have anything actually using the trig group?
It wouldn't appear so. Well, so
Are you sure you didn't refactor this and break it yourself?
What would I have refactored? What do you mean? Like the screen?
Like went to change it from X states to trig groups and done it halfway and then forgot and then left it broken?
Well, no,
I don't know.
Because I believe this was a screen where I started really testing out like combo triggers in this way, and this was the first screen that I got it to work with each of these 3 switches triggering each of these 3 barriers. So this might have just been a remnant from an old thing I tried, although that says trig group 1. Basically, once this was working, I stopped touching it because it finally produced the effect I wanted, so I was done. Trig group 1. They all contribute to a trig group.
Am looking at everything I can think of to see if I can come up with any explanation.
Well, I guess the overarching question is, how would I get this to work with the effect I want? That's all.
Not X states. from everything I can see, X states have never done what you're saying they did, and I do not know how the ever-living hell that would have worked.
Because I thought
They are not built to do that. X states are literally built to be identical to lock blocks. When you open, no, but when you open a lock block, it opens the other?
But that's how I
want
to do it, though.
No, yeah, no, that they're not identical to lock blocks because of that one thing. That is, yeah, no, I'm noticing that now, and that does seem wrong, but also it looks like how it was implemented from the start, so it's not something that changed. So I don't know how that would have worked like that for. Regardless, copycat. The answer, you can use X-State and copycat.
So copycat meaning...
If you read the thing directly under X-State in the triggers tab, called copycat. Whose entire purpose is to trigger other things on the same screen as you currently.
So basically you're saying my switch here would have a copycat value of like 1, right?
Yeah, and then the matching barrier would have a copycat of 1. You would still use the X state, because copycat isn't a memory thing. Copycat forgets as soon as you leave the screen.
Oh.
X state remembers.
Right.
So it's like these are two sides of the lock block coin.
Yeah, because I remember when I was trying to get trick groups to work, you said what I was doing was wrong. Here's how X states work, and how I recall you mentioning how X states work is it's basically like you set a combo to X state 1, for instance, and then anything once that combo triggers, anything on that will trigger and stay as it is.
Once X state 1 is set, any combos that are set on X state 1, when you come back, will remember that because it's the remembered state. It very much apparently does not trigger them immediately while you're on the same screen. It does not look like it ever did that. As for a Y, I can only shrug. That does appear to be how it works and how it has always worked. Unless there's something in this file. Let me check this file. Like, unless there was a random ass change here, which I don't know why there would have been.
That certainly explained my issue, but I don't. Yeah, I've never even touched the copycat field, so I have no idea whatsoever why that had the behavior it did. Why is this color? All right, well. This is fun. I'll have to go through all of my combo triggers and align the copycats.
Set up next flag. Does that there? Grab that line. Do a blame.
Well, thank you. At least now I can use these.
Has changed.
That's a lot of
okay,
ladders, but okay.
That I will be fair about. What did this look like before that commit? And did you have anything magical that would fix it?
Hey, Yukos, yeah, don't remind me. This whole stream tonight has basically been progressive steps backwards in development. Having to fix things that were working at somehow and then stopped.
I'm like, why would Connor have changed this entire function in the Z3 merge? Maybe there is something suspicious here. It had the wrong spacing and tabbing. It got fixed. Nothing else changed. Damn it. I was like, maybe you were on to something for a moment, but then it's like... So yeah, no, I don't know whatever would have caused the X states to behave like you're saying. I don't know what would have... I have no clue. You've just been Mandela affected.
The only difference with that,
it just doesn't.
Well, the only difference is I can look back at those streams and see, because like I went hours of development making this stuff, so something was working.
Yeah, and if you can see like how it was working before and come up with an actual difference to bug report, then go ahead. I don't see anything in the code that would have done any of that before. And I don't see it now, and it doesn't look like anything got like hunked out and chopped off. It looks normal and about how my intuition says it should be, which given I designed pretty much that entire system, my intuition tends to have a solid read on it. But yeah. Is there anything else that you might want me to have a look at?
In terms of things that I didn't know how to do or were breaking, aside from that slope, which I can make a separate, like a vanilla quest for, and the combo triggers, that was it. That's all I've got.
Okay. Yep. Then have a good night. And if you think of anything else, feel free to shoot me a message as always, and I'll get back to you when I can. And good luck with the continued quest dev. Always glad seeing the latest and greatest features getting some testing out here. Yoko's cosmic rays randomly changing ZC. Yep. That's about how accurate this is. This program is fucking cursed. Alright. See ya.
Bye. Yeah, I have no idea how that stuff was working. I mean, it was working, right? Like, I'm almost tempted to check my old streams and see if it was actually working. Anyway, trying to think of a way that you can not go this way, but you can go this way. And I think the solution that I want to do is a heavy block, which I could just grab like that. Thinking just like that. Well, wait, now I'm concerned. Actually, wait, so that means this is broken too. Oh, also, just in case this is a contributing factor. Wait, B3, hang on. Oh yeah, B3, that's correct. I need to default the Super Lancer. Okay, so something with that worked. So this dungeon relies heavily on combo triggers. I think this is, yeah, B2. Okay. I think, does this one have a better lantern? Yes, it does. Apparently I removed the cost of that. Oops. Well, now that's there. Alright, yep. So, proof that this did work at one point is that this entire sub-dungeon relied heavily on that mechanic, and it no longer works. So something 100% did change. Apparently, it's very unknown where, though, unfortunately. Okay, well, that is that. I don't know what you are talking about, but I know plenty of times EC has just randomly stopped working. I always before. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, I'm glad to hear I'm not insane and this has actually happened to other people before. I was actually thinking, I didn't tend for this, but being able to walk here means you can get to the switch. But how do I do it to where you have to get it from the left side? That's what I'm trying to... do. Because I actually like the idea. Although it occurred to me... It occurs to me... You can still hit this. Because, yeah, you could definitely... Whoops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the solution is just simply do this. I was actually enjoying listening to this. It's the reason I chose it for my dungeon. Put a pot there, because why not? I'm trying to figure out how this is going to flow. I wanted to do it without like a trigger of any kind. I wanted it to just be objects blocking your path. Don't really know how you could do this. I thought I almost would have had as a second one. Like if I did something like this. Well, that actually creates more problems doing it that way. How can I do this? Because then you can push that left, then you can push that down. That's an issue. I don't know. So you push that left, and you come back up. Because I could actually... Oh, I can move all this down. So if I do that, of course I'd have to move Mr. Pot up. I could have another barrier, like say one of these. Then you still get access to the other side is the issue. The idea behind this is I wanted a shortcut, so that then with your sword you don't need to go all the way back around. Granted, I don't know if that's necessarily the worst thing. Honestly, I don't think that is the worst thing. It's not a long route, so... Okay, so then I have you go all the way around. Okay. Why did I make a bunch of pots here?
Hang on, I just realized. What is the point of all this? It's like, yeah, you get your sword back, then what? What value does that provide? I suppose I could blow this wall out. And do that. Now I'll figure something else with this switch. Although honestly, I'm fine just leaving that like that. That autosave knows exactly when to do it. Can let you do that. Maybe I'll do one of these on both sides. Ooh, can I make this be... super deep? No, probably not. I hate you get this, but then it still places it. Because now I gotta remove it. There. Well, one thing I'm not liking is how close to the edge of the screen this is. Let's move that there. And then I can go... even just one screen higher would be better. There, at least there's more space now. Okay. Okay. So you go all the way around, you do the thing. You can hit the first switch. Oh, that's right. I was also saying that there needs to be a fall point right here. And that ultimately is what allows you to trigger that, which I haven't figured out what I want that to do yet. I mean, I have it getting rid of this, but to what end is the question. And that ultimately is a shortcut back up. Okay. That's actually a massive shortcut. Kind of. Yeah, that would allude to a big shortcut. It'd kind of be like half of a huge shortcut sort of thing. So 2 screens over. Yeah, that's going to be a pit. which I can actually design that now. Interesting. I would need... Thought I have 3-sided ones. Thought I did. Maybe not. Oh, right here. Clearly. But they're not facing the right way. And I would also need a 4-sided. Or I could do one of these on layers 1 and 2. That's a nice looking pit right there. Nope. There you go, pitfall. And that's pitfall with warp, direct warp. Okay. Ooh, direct warp. That's interesting. 5, 6 over. Okay. It just means it can't be that one. Thought I had other ones. I could actually do stairs. Wait, why is this here? Interesting. Why is this even here? Yeah, I know that's used. Interesting. I mean, it's not used, so I'm kind of tempted to just go... Broken relative combo group. I don't know what that would be in this context. Yeah, so I'll just do that. Warp ID is A. That's fine. There's only one warp on the screen. Okay, that works. Okay, so... Still trying to see how... So you do that, you go around. Because, like, you could still go through that. And then why would you want to? I'm kind of stuck on how I would want this stuff to go. How I'd want this stuff to play out. Because, like, from this perspective, I could basically have this be more or less all that's here, but there needs to be a point to going. I mean, obviously there is a point somewhat, because triggering this will allow you to get in there. Okay, so that's good. That allows you to go in over here, which not only enables a shortcut, but also allows you to that's basically the route to the boss. This is the boss route at this point. So this is kind of a deep in the dungeon situation. Do that. That actually lets you do that then. Kind of thinking. Do this. I just got another idea that would involve a one-way path. Which I think I know how I want to do it.
Honestly, I could copy this one. Okay. So what I'm thinking here, we'll put this guy like right here for now. How specifically do I want to do this? This looks a little odd, but well, this is no longer an issue. Being able to hit that from below. I could do it the other way. Yeah, no, I could do it the other way. Basically, okay. Thank you. Basically do that. And essentially, thought I put those pegs somewhere. Maybe not. Don't I have those pegs in here somewhere?
Oh, also, combo triggers were a thing as well.
Oh, do I not do pegs? Ooh, there we go. And I do a switch too. What do you know? Because I could just have this peg here. Whoops. Actually, that does need to be on 0, unfortunately. Does not trigger screen secrets. And then do 98. Let's test this. Make sure it actually works. Solid. Oops. So I don't understand how this was. So the aspect of the script I never utilized is the number 1. A pressure switch must stay on it to keep it triggered. It doesn't behave that way. Although it does occur to me I used the wrong peg for this. I do have other pegs that I use specifically for these scenarios. Which might be this one. Oh, no, it's not. Huh. Great. I don't think I used any of that there. Huh, it just occurred to me. The screen's dangerous. Huh, I don't know how I didn't notice that. Are these the ones I want? Apparently layer 2. There we go. That's what I need. What? Oh, I placed on 2. Whoops. It's like, wait. How'd that not do anything? It really is cool that the bottom is now visible. Oh my god. This feels creepy. Yeah, see, this whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. I'm actually genuinely curious now. I'm sorry, are you not called remote switch? Switch, of course. Okay, pressure being 1. How is this ever intended to work?
Okay. I'd like to alter this, but okay, let's just assume that this is doing what I want. Okay. So basically the idea is it won't let you, well, what's the point of that though? Nah, I'm second guessing this. I kind of forgot why I originally wanted this behavior. The idea is you have to go through all this swordless. And then you hit a blue bubble on these two lighter platforms here. So now you can use your sword. Then you come down, you hit the switch. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want these rooms connected. Like, I wouldn't want you to be able to access this switch from here, so I don't really know where my train of thought was going. Also, it just occurred to me, why am I using these switches? These are not the proper switches for, And what the heck layer are they on? They're apparently on layer 2. Yeah, these are not correct for this. Alright, see you later, yokels. Okay, well, all I need is the tile. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating it. That's the same tile. Alright, well. I believe these are only used in this one place. Yes. We're actually going to put this guy, who is also apparently on layer 2, right here. Whoops. I did not do this. Okay. Whoops. Okay, open combo page. Edit this. Gets that. Then edit tile. This needs to be left facing. This can be right facing. What? Why is flip 1? There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how I want this done. Like, even what's the point of this then? You go in here. Ooh. I just got plans. Some plans popped in my mind. I don't know what I was doing with that wall. I want to see immediately, like, fly this way. There we go. Let's make sure I build enough room for you to comfortably walk before doing anything else. There. And down here. Okay. So I'm thinking this is going to be a whole sequence, and getting through these pots is your way back. So I think this is going to be a somewhat isolated system. Like these four, basically this whole area, and like a screen or two of these are one system. That's going to enable you to ultimately get this switch. So then for this, because like I want you to get to this switch from here. Like basically this links to this switch. This links to this switch. Now where do I go? Honestly, the path I'm more concerned about where it goes is this one right here. What does this do for you? So I could do it where I want you to be able to take either of these paths in any order. Like it doesn't really matter which way you took. Doesn't really need to be a shortcut. So at this point, what value am I providing to letting it go this way? Why not? Why wouldn't I just make this terminate here? Well, for when the walls are incompatible, that's one reason. Actually, I can fix that very easily, oddly enough. Because, like, keys are already used up. Large boulder room and boots, fire temple. Both below. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what value I can give the player for going that way. And then here it's like that needs to be its own deal. Because like I could very easily just make this be like you just go to the switch. Or I just make it be a tease and maybe it has some pots. Oh. Like I just do something like this. Of course, now that creates a wall problem where I now need to do something here to make these walls not do weird stuff. Which I suppose it's fine, because technically this can just kind of merge in here. There, problem solved. I don't know, you do something here. Maybe it's a chest. Or it could just be nothing. There doesn't need to be something everywhere. And I kind of like that idea. Let's just make this be nothing. Like there just is nothing here. This is all just the top level. Yeah. I'm good with that. So now there's still the problem of this path up here. Also question, what do I have in the way of rocks? Like big unbombable boulders. I use you as a bomb. Wait, what? Oh yeah, those are apparently exclusively used in this dungeon. Go figure. That's what I was thinking, Soma. Cosmetic stuff. Not everything needs to be something like directly useful. That's the way of putting it. I also could do these. These are everywhere, but they don't have an inherent flag, so I could put them anywhere. Ooh. I'm getting ideas, but I don't really know how to make them useful. It's like this could ultimately just Like, this could just be a hallway up, and then the magic happens on this screen. This is a busy screen. So I could just do that, and then make this wall get out of my face, so I have more room to do other stuff. Okay, well, quite simply, like I was saying, this path would ultimately allow you... Well, that could be another path that way. Oh. That is feasible, yeah. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Menu here. It could ultimately find its way through the, like, right up the middle. Like, this would be this path. And I could even do some funny stuff with, like, pits over here. Let me just do this to grab my pits. Don't I have one of these that's pitfall, but it actually is a pit and not a warp? Okay, apparently... Oh, that's the one I just added. This is also a direct warp. Huh. Question. What is the screen below this? Oh my god. If I did that, I'd be so devious. Oh my god, that would piss people off. That's a huge backtrack, unless I give you a good shortcut. Good lord. Interesting. I don't have any that are just pits. That is bad. It's used on Isle of Heron in the Temple of Heron. Really? But it's a warp. Oh, that's gonna warp you to a blank screen. That's not good. Probably because this wasn't a warp back when I made Temple of Heron. Actually, it definitely was, because those didn't exist. Like, in-engine pits did not exist when the Temple of Heron was built. So, yeah, that would be bad. Wait, so that's used a lot, and this is used a lot. What's the difference? You're a pit, apparently. Interesting premise. Well, I'm kind of thinking I have extra combo spaces right here, and I can make this a pit that doesn't warp you, quite simply. And like, I can make this be just a whole bunch of pits. And to give myself more room to play, I could do this. There we go. Okay. Oh, so these switches are no longer symmetrical. But they would be if that were there, which then would allow me to move this in a bit. Oops. Now I feel like that looks a little better. That's 4. That's 5. Maybe I will actually keep this like this. Now it's symmetrical. Okay. Because my thought here... Whoa, wait, how would that work? Oh, hang on. This will be a narrow path, but that's fine. Narrow paths are okay. In the name of ideas. Because I said 3 paths. So you come through here, and note, when you come through here, you don't have any items to use. You can't use anything. So I'm kind of tempted to have like a moving platform in here that maybe just goes like it'd be nice to have one that goes around, but like it doesn't get close enough to here, and then what going over here does ultimately it triggers something that puts platforms here so that you can actually get over there. This is going to be a challenging sequence to figure out. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on, and a lot of paths in play. How does this look? Okay, that looks fine. I mean, falling to the lower floor at face value isn't devious, but where it would put you is devious. Because, like, to be here on this screen from either path, you'd get there from here or here. Which, if you entered from here, that's that screen. You fell there, which means you already went through this. So you came through here, you went through the pots, you hit that switch, you unlocked that door. Then you likely came down here, hit this switch, and then did whatever else I let you do. For you then, in that situation, to fall here. You wouldn't have necessarily hit the shortcut. If you did hit the shortcut, you literally just fall here, and then go over here, and then go back in. No problem. But that's also going back in here, which is a different entrance. That's down here. Getting back up to where you were in the upper right would entail you trekking through all... Wait. Yeah, no, that would entail you going through all this again. That would be pretty punishing to fall. That's like 5-ish challenge, like as I could call it, challenge screens you have to go through that you've already conquered, and I literally give you a shortcut to not have to do it again, but that shortcut takes you here, which doesn't have access to down here until you've gone through here. So, not a great idea. At least I feel like that wouldn't be a great idea. I'm okay being devious, but that's like masochistic, which I am already that too enough as it is. I mean, just don't fall, yeah. How many of us have actually agreed that statement is... How many of us have thought that statement isn't infuriating to hear? For player pity? Well, but see, then how do I handle that backup warp? No. It's easier to just... I mean, so to your point, I'll need to change these pits. This isn't a warp. Okay, so I can do that. Oh, God. I could do that. I don't like just black pits. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just black. Like, it just looks strange. That's why I like using something with some background. Honestly, I didn't even realize I have two different kinds of background pits here. Like the tile. Because one could be like an actual death pit, the other one could be a warp pit. Saying don't change it? Because, like, I could change the tile of this to the other kind. Of which... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, I could do that. I like that. Then even back to... I would need to change those. I want to at least figure out where one of these paths is going. And like I said, I want you to be able to do these paths
like whenever you want. I'm kind of thinking about just closing this path off. Now I see what you're saying. I'm tempted to just have this path die here. This path up here just like stops here. Like there's nothing down here.
I mean,
Again, that's something I could do easily by just like connecting. Oh, wait, that would work. Actually, this would still be easy though. I could just do this. Which of course at this point I would just put it here. And then this can continue over there. Which, at that point, I could give the player a little more room to move because this is a very dense... Whoops. What the heck was I doing? There. Okay, so that simplifies things a bit because then that means this whole path does have value. It does two very important things. It unlocks this and you hit switch number 1. I think what I was trying to do is I was trying to get too complicated and have the blue bubbles here be accessible from basically from this staircase and this staircase, which that was creating a lot of complexity. And I mean, there is elegance to simplicity. So, and I mean, the fact that this is another path here, this could still be utilized because like this path is used for when you first come through here and you're bubbled. So that could literally be a moving platform that goes side to side or something. And then this appears like the path that allows you to eventually actually hit that switch. It will be interesting to get these switches working because these are going to be switching stuff on this screen. I don't think I've done that yet. Yeah, I don't think I've done that yet, where you can switch things on screens you're not on. Well, actually, wait. That'd be stupid easy to do. I could literally just have these switches when they both trigger, have an invisible combo in here that when both of these trigger group contributing switches trigger secrets over here, which would then... Well, no, the idea is I wanted each switch to correlate. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll figure that out. Combo triggers can do that with level states. That would just be like the first time I actually use a level state, which perfectly fine with me. I want to learn how to do that anyway. Okay. So now we have 2 paths to figure out. When you are initially bubbled and you're coming through here, and then once you are bubbled coming through here. So basically you're bubbled either way coming into here, coming into this corner area. Yeah, this half of the dungeon is vastly different from the other half. The other half is very open and freeing. Yeah. A lot of openness. So this is the boss key. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep that there. I mean, my walkthrough testing of this dungeon is going to actually tell me how stuff's going to flow. I don't know yet how everything's going to flow. I just need to get the initial thing built. And then once it's built... then we could see how stuff flows. Okay. Yeah, that is true, Somai. But it would have to be done in a way that you can't go down the other path. Which would involve those switches that are only active while standing on it. Which I don't have the patience to figure out how to get that working right now.
I don't want this to be too long of a path, too. I just realized with this top path, well... Oh, that path would be that. You're ultimately going to trigger or do something. It's going to let you get over there. What else do I want over here, too? This is a lot of real estate. This is the natural unused side. Well, I might change the verbiage on what this side is. I was making it sound like it was, like, completely untapped, and it's just, like, natural caves that pre-existed. But what I have sort of turned it into is they've set it up, but it just hasn't actually gotten finished yet. So, like, there's still stuff here that they placed and carved and did, but, like, there's no steam going up yet. So, that's the idea. Unfinished factory, yeah, except like they set up the infrastructure, but it's not yet actually usable yet. Like, you build a power plant, but you can't use it right away. You gotta actually get it to where it can be used, sort of that way. I mean, this is a geothermal plant, so quite literally that. But yeah, I think this will be a challenge for next time. I did actually make a lot of progress. I figured out a lot here, and stuff that I had finished and working is no longer working, so I'm gonna have to... There's a lot, especially the Sealed Abyss. That dungeon is kind of destroyed now. All the triggers just don't work in there anymore. So, yeah, being gaslit and saying that stuff never worked. Well, yeah, 6 months ago I made an entire dungeon around it, so yeah, it kind of did work. Oh, I don't know. Apparently, according to Euclid, this happens where stuff just suddenly stops working and you just have to move on and adapt your whole quest to it. Hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, hopefully the next dev stream, or rather, whether I stream it or not, the next main series of time where I work on this, I will have at least carved out these last, because like if I could carve out these last like 5-6 rooms, then the only screens that haven't actually been like fashioned into anything is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screens, one of which is a boss and the other which are going to the boss. So yeah. And also, I believe with this Goron up here, I think this is actually number 6. Which is funny how that just kind of played out. I still need to continue my demo walkthrough. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did that. I didn't do that with Demo 4, did I? Like, I didn't do Demo 4. Terror of Necromancy. No, holy crap. Wait, when did I do these videos? I might as well just go to the video.
I love that so much.
Shut up. YouTube will tell me. 2 years ago? That was 2 years ago that I did this. Good lord. I mean, at this point, I would do Demo 5. I'm not going to play Demo 4. To me, where I am right with the quest you're seeing before you, Demo 4 is pointless. Like, that was pre-script refactor, which is huge. That was massive. I mean, from a player perspective, I guess that didn't really do much. But from my perspective as a developer, like, I redid. I think I literally touched every single script in my code base, and I improved stuff. And then of course, like that's the first thing with demo 5. The second thing with demo 5 is version 3.0. You know, I was in 2.55 on demo 2, 3, whatever that, or demo 4. I just found this project randomly a few days ago. Very excited. Oh, well, great to hear, Khan. Yeah, this is quite an experience, and I'm glad you're looking forward to it. There are links in the description to anything that you'd be interested in regarding this, aside from the actual development of it. Like if you want to play my latest demo, there's links in the description for that. But thank you. I'm glad to have another interested soul in this thing. There's so much going on here. But yeah, if I continued, it would be demo 5. There's so much more content, and the quest is it's like Terror of Necromancy 2.0 basically. Primarily from a developer standpoint, but even from a player standpoint, you would notice differences. Like if I gave you demo 4 and then like demo 4 part 2 or whatever, where it's demo 4, the same content the demo 4 but in the new form of demo 5, it would be better. Because there were things in demo 4 that just kind of didn't work, sort of. Like, I mean, you didn't get soft lock, you didn't get broken, but it was just kind of like, it didn't work the way that it should. Demo 5 fixed a lot of that stuff. And, of course, Demo 5 saw a lot of major changes in the way of Overworld. Like, a lot of stuff changed, a lot of stuff improved. Scripts more fleshed out. Like, literally, of this entire Overworld, the only thing here that still has not been tapped, or, like, hasn't been, like, seen more than once, is, like, the main Castle Interitus here. All 6 of these screens are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 10 of these screens, which, of course, understandably, I didn't touch it. I'm not there yet in the game. And then 1, 2, 3 screens here. So the entire Overworld has been built, fleshed out. Even more than what you would expect from a skeleton is where most of it's at. You could tell where my skeleton mentality started with this side. You could see it's a lot more bland. There is stuff here, but the world exists. There's just nothing in it, basically. Yeah, you got like towers and where a dungeon will be, but it's empty. It's bland. These screens here are still a mess. I got to figure out how to make that work. But yeah, I will do that. I don't know when I'll do that. Because the thing is, the question is do I just straight up continue that playthrough, or do I start from fresh? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And honestly, the thing of starting from fresh, even, I don't even know how much of the quest works. Like, you guys saw tonight, stuff I did 3 days ago broke today. What about stuff I did years ago? I'm a little nervous about that. So, I mean, I guess the quest is similar enough. I could just continue it. Because, well, yeah, I can, because Demo 5 didn't really touch the content pre-Demo 4. Like, the actual visible gameplay content was primarily the sequences after you beat level 4, which is where Demo 4 ended, oddly enough. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the state of level 1 is right now. I do need to be off, but you do pose an interesting question. Okay, it's also so trippy to see this dungeon like this. Last time I worked here on this dungeon, you can only see it like this. Oh, man. ZQ really has come a long way. I complain about it being buggy and annoying, but man, is it awesome. Also, I'm I'm sort of super powered coming into here. Nope, oh god. I drank my potions. That was not good. That works. That works. Apparently I killed a bat. Alright, well, I'm just doing this. Alright, well, that behaved. Oh, God. I can't cheat this. I mean, I could do that, but that's temporarily triggering it. I'll let them burn, I don't care. The candle heads are still not using the flame I want them to use. That's just a sprite I need to change. I've been dragging my feet on that. It's not even that complicated. Alright, let's do this. There's nothing like trying to speedrun through testing something and you have a block puzzle in your face. I also haven't done this block puzzle in a few years, so let's see how this goes. No, please don't do that. Go there. Alright, well level 1 still works. To some degree. I obviously didn't go through... Oh, that looked wrong. That also looked wrong. The bottom 8 pixels are visible. Oh, that's so nuts that that's visible. Obviously, all of my cutscenes are broken. Good lord. The level 2 sword 2 shots those. That aim. Yeah, level 2 sword is kind of overpowered in level 1. Wow. So everything that I just did here, so basically the primary mechanics of level 1 still work. I'm actually impressed. I was not expecting that to work. And I think... Oh, my subscreen doesn't look too right. Nope, well, that warped me out. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I can't believe level 1's actually intact. That is somewhat surprising. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. You guys can see where I'm at. Mainly these like 5-6 screens here are the main challenge screens. Just the screens that are gonna require a lot of dungeon flow thought. What I might actually do is like take it from the top and consider it from like the whole path the player treads, all the branches that they could take at any given point. That might give me better insight, even though technically from here going this way, from here going either of these ways, it's completely irrelevant what's going on down here. It really is. Because you're already at the end of the dungeon at this point. Like, these 2 switches unlock the last... This will be the last Goron unless you, like, aggressively ignored some of the other ones. Like, this is literally the first one you see. If you, like, made an active effort... Well, it wouldn't really be an active effort. This switch is actually bracelet blocked. But no, you would still have to make an active effort to not free him because you literally see him... 1, 2, 3, 4 screens into this level, into the B1. So yeah, you're gonna free him. But yeah, I don't know when I'll dev next. It might be this weekend, and I don't know if I'll stream it. I might just like not stream, focus in on it, and then maybe the next stream you guys see I'll actually be doing playthrough testing, which honestly is the more exciting testing service. You're making me curious now. Yeah, what bosses actually behave? I don't know if I'm going to instantly break them. It depends on what items I have. Service is very item reliant. Also, Link just kind of pops on the left side still. Cutscenes. Cutscene. That still did the right thing. Also, this whole thing here, or like the soldier laying at the bottom of the screen, could be improved. Solid combos didn't exist when I made this, or freeform combos. They exist now. All right, well, let's see. Oh. Completely forgot his patterns. Good lord. He didn't even get to phase 2. Died way too quick. Soldier woke up. He should give me a golden key. Well, whatever color that is. I don't know. That was the correct key. Thanks again. Okay, cool. He says all the right things. Oh, the flashing and the subscreen, and then the inexplicable I'm outside now. Aha! Helping that soldier and killing service is what unlocks that, by the way. And look who's laying in the bed. And do you give me the thing? Please tell me you give me the thing. I mean, he should. Yep. So, the scripts that handle, like, this guy. The scripts that handle this guy with his kid and the kid. All of those scripts are unrecognizable now compared to how they did in Demo 4. It's kind of insane what all is different. Oh, also, this forest, I don't think looked like this. I overhauled this forest. The Cooperative forest. It's like actually more interesting now. I still don't love this screen. Of this whole forest, I don't love this screen. I don't like this bottom area. Something here needs to be done. But that's like I've already released the quest. Do like a little fun improvement on that. It's not obviously not integral to the release of the quest, so it's hard to really keep myself from doing those small changes that are not integral. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Especially if I have enough people play testing, like stuff will be exposed and it'll develop a list of things, and it's likely a lot of the issues are related, so fixing one thing fixes a bunch of things kind of thing. Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, thank you so much for being on. Yep, that'll be it for this one. So thank you for watching and have a good